Welcome back to the Midnight Fire, where we journey into the shadows to explore the stories that haunt our world. Tonight, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the most intriguing and widespread traditions across Asia, the Ghost Feast. It's more than just a spooky story. It's a profound cultural event, an invitation extended from the world of the living to the realm of spirits. So dim the lights, settle in, and let's uncover the secrets of this spectral banquet. Our story begins with the opening of the Ghost Gates. According to ancient beliefs, on the first day of the 7th lunar month, the barriers between our world and the spirit world dissolve. For 30 days, countless hungry ghosts and wandering spirits are released to roam the earth. But who are these spirits? They are often thought to be souls who have no family to remember them, or those who passed away under tragic circumstances, left to wander in a state of perpetual hunger and unrest. To appease these forlorn souls, people prepare what is known as the Ghost Feast. This isn't your typical holiday dinner. The Ghost Feast, or Pudu, as it's known in some regions, is a grand offering laid out for these spectral visitors. Picture long tables set up in public spaces, temples, or even right outside homes. These tables groan under the weight of food. Whole roasted pigs, chickens, mountains of fruit, intricate cakes, and stacks of sweets. But it's not just about the food. Incense smoke curls into the air, carrying prayers and messages to the spirits. And then there's the joss paper, or spirit money. Elaborate paper replicas of money, cars, houses, and even modern gadgets are burned in large pyres. The belief is that these items are transported to the spirit world, providing the ghosts with wealth and comfort in the afterlife. It's a way of showing compassion, a cosmic act of charity. The rituals vary from place to place, each with its own unique flavor. In some communities, you'll see large-scale opera performances and puppet shows. But here's a fascinating detail. The first row of seats is always left empty. Why? Because those seats are reserved for the spectral guests of honor. It's considered extremely disrespectful for a living person to sit there. Imagine watching a vibrant, noisy performance with an entire front row of unseen spectators. It adds a layer of eerie respect to the festivities. In other areas, people light lotus-shaped lanterns and set them afloat on rivers and lakes. These glowing lanterns are meant to guide the lost souls, illuminating their path and helping them find their way. It's a beautiful yet haunting spectacle. Now, let's talk about some of the places deeply connected to these traditions. In Taiwan, the city of Keelung hosts one of the largest and most famous ghost festivals. The celebrations there last for an entire month, culminating in a massive parade and the ceremonial burning of a giant paper boat, meant to carry the spirits back to their realm. The atmosphere is a mix of solemn ritual and carnival-like celebration. Then there's Penang in Malaysia, another hotspot for Ghost Month activities. The streets come alive with temporary stages for Chinese opera and elaborate altars overflowing with offerings. It's a time when ancient beliefs are on full public display, woven into the fabric of a modern city. But with any powerful ritual comes a set of warnings. During Ghost Month, there are many things people are advised not to do. You shouldn't stay out too late for fear of encountering a malevolent spirit. Swimming is often discouraged, as it's believed that vengeful spirits of those who drowned might try to pull you under. Whistling at night is a big no-no, as it could attract unwanted attention from the spectral realm. You should also avoid picking up money you find on the street, as it might be an offering meant for a ghost and taking it could bring you bad luck. These aren't just old superstitions. For many, they are practical guidelines for navigating a month when the veil between worlds is at its thinnest. One of the most compelling aspects of the Ghost Feast is how it reflects a deep-seated cultural view of the afterlife and our relationship with those who have passed on. It's not just about fear, it's about empathy and respect. It acknowledges that even in death, beings can suffer from hunger, loneliness, and want. The feast is a gesture of kindness, an attempt to soothe their suffering and maintain a harmonious balance between the living and the dead. It's a reminder that we are all connected, whether in this life or the next. Let's delve into a specific haunted location tied to these beliefs. In many parts of Asia, certain old temples and abandoned buildings are considered permanent gateways or hotspots for spiritual activity, especially during the 7th month. There's a particular abandoned hospital in Southeast Asia, which we won't name for reasons that will become clear, that has a chilling reputation. Locals claim that during Ghost Month, the hospital becomes a gathering point for spirits who are unable to find the public feasts. People living nearby report hearing faint whispers and the sound of old medical equipment moving in the dead of night. A group of paranormal investigators once tried to leave offerings inside the building during the festival. They set up cameras and recorded what they described as distinct, shadowy figures moving past the food, and the temperature in the room dropped significantly. They left quickly, feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness and despair. The place wasn't malevolent, just profoundly sorrowful. Another powerful element is the personal aspect of the Ghost Feast. While the large public offerings are for the unknown, wandering spirits, families also hold private ceremonies for their own ancestors. They set up a smaller altar at home, preparing their ancestors' favorite foods. It's a family reunion that transcends the boundary of life and death. It reinforces the idea that family ties are eternal, and that it's the duty of the living to care for their departed relatives, ensuring they are comfortable and at peace in the spirit world. This dual nature of the festival caring for both strangers and kin is what makes it so emotionally resonant. So, what happens when the month is over? On the last day of the 7th lunar month, the rituals shift. It's time to respectfully send the spirits back. The ghost gates are ceremoniously closed, often with the help of a Taoist priest who performs specific rites. The grand feasts end, the opera stages are dismantled, and the lanterns are extinguished. The goal is to ensure all the spectral visitors return to their own realm peacefully, until the gates open again the following year. It's a firm but gentle closing of the door, restoring the normal order of the worlds. The invitation to the Ghost Feast is a fascinating blend of fear, reverence, and compassion. It's a living tradition that continues to thrive, adapting to modern times while holding on to its ancient roots. It teaches us that perhaps the world beyond our senses isn't just something to be feared, but also something to be understood and respected. It's a month-long dialogue between the living and the dead, a spectral party on a cosmic scale. What are your thoughts on this incredible tradition? Are there similar beliefs in your culture? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for joining us here at the Midnight Fire. If you enjoyed this journey into the spectral world, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious and watch the shadows.